Grand Risings, everyone. Remember what I said about the risings, right? Where how they say grand risings. Be careful with it, because it's literally it's pledging to Ra, Grand Risings. Because what happens? The sun rises, right? And aren't they sun worshipers? Worship, right? Warship. Play with the words. So, today I wanted to talk about the chess piece game. So, what's next on their chess move? Have you thought about this? Have you gone down deep into thinking what's going to be their next chess move? Have you noticed that every single move that they have tried to implement into time and existence has backfired on them? All of them have been backfiring. And why are they been backfiring? Because the sleepers, us sleepers, we were once asleep. We are starting to awaken, right? And now we started to search for the truth. We knew, our souls knew this realm wasn't right. There was something off about this realm. Nothing made sense. And everything that tried to make sense just could never even grasp the concept of making life rational. We always knew there was something wrong with this realm. So now we started to research, right? And what happens? What happens when we wake up? So now we're like you're literally a prisoner right now. You're a prisoner. I'm a prisoner. You're a prisoner. Our children are prisoners. So we started to wake up, right? And they knew this going in. Like, they have used a computer simulation to get the best scenario, the best outcome of how to take over a global, a universal soul, right? Because they want all our souls. So they use a computer simulation to figure out what the next best moves would be since they started this. Because that computer simulation gave them everything, gave them a grid, it gave them a layout, it gave them time frames. Why do you think that they know everything that's going to happen? Because the computer fucking told them. These beings that are here, they don't think for themselves. They have no idea how it is to think for themselves. They have to go outer because they don't look within ever. They're so detached from their soul that they have now operated as a vehicle. They are letting somebody else operate their vehicle for them. So they are no longer the driver of their vehicle. So now they look to the computer, right? Because they're not going to look to you. They're not going to look to me, because we're the ones that they're trying to get rid of. Why do they want to get rid of us? Why do they want to get rid of us? That's the big question. Why do they want to get rid of us? Because you have something they don't. And what is that? What do you have that they don't? A heart? A mind? A body? A soul? Right? They lost theirs a long time ago. When they fell from heaven, they lost theirs because they went into ego. They went into pride. They went into jealousy, envy. They went into pain, right? Because there was something within them that was hurting. So they didn't want to look at themselves no more. They have done some really bad things because of their pain. Because of their pain. So, throughout time now, this fake time that they gave us, the illusion, right? There is no time. So it's man-made time. It's low vibe time. It's the low vibers. So throughout time and history, all right, their time, they have went through, it's like the game of Risk, right? We're playing the game of Risk with them. We're playing chess game with them. So they set up their moves, right? They implemented all their moves. Thanks to the computer simulation, by the way. Not their brain. It wasn't their brain at all. It was this computer simulation that gives them everything, right? It's the computer wizard, the wizard that tells them what to do. They have their creator. We have ours. Ours is our soul, right? It's God. It's what we flow with. Theirs is a computer. It's a Baphomet. It's a RAM. It's a CD RAM. They listen to a computer module. So in this era of existence, they, when we started to wake up, they needed to create a fear, right? They needed to create some fear porn, right? So we'd all take to it because that's what they've been doing to us for so long. They always put something out there, and then they have their little minions, the beehive clan. They go out and create it for the queen. So they were going to do the germ, COVID, okay? So but the thing is that before that, there was a spiritual war happening, okay? There was a spiritual war that had taken place before Divok, just spelled backwards. So there's a spiritual war that took place. They tried taking out many angels, many hierarchies, many high angels they knew were powerful in their spirit. So they tried to swindle them, and they tried to turn those angels against themselves. They tried to make those angels forget that they were an angel. They made them hate themselves. They made them not like the vehicle that we are given, right? Because we this outer shell, right? I mean, did you have self-image hatred growing up? Did you not like the things about you and it like really stuck to your mind, right? They needed to make sure they push that image onto you. That's why they give you all the sex symbolism on the television. That's why they do this shit with the children, because they know our minds. They know that we're in pain. And when we're in pain, we seek outer layers to help fill the void that is within us. So their plan before Divok was to tarnish our soul. That was the first one. Getting our soul used to being beaten, abused, abandoned, being sick, right? So they needed to get us used to pain, used to it, because they needed us to live there, because that's where they live. They live in pain. So they needed us to live in pain. So now we have this spiritual warfare happening. It happened around 2018. It really started happening around 2017. Were amplified because the energy of the planet was rising. The consciousness of humanity was rising. So the spiritual warfare took place. Then the hierarchy angels, they defeated whatever roadblocks that these serpents had for them. So now that chess piece move right there, that's gone, right? That no longer is in play because it didn't fucking work. It didn't stick. It didn't play out how they expected it to play out. Now they needed another chess move, right? Because now the angels are waking up, right? They're realizing that they had just been traumatized for eons, And they're going to get pissed the fuck off because they have been lied to and put in a slave system. So what do they have to do? They had to deceive us again. They did devoc. Backwards, just spell it backwards. And that didn't stick because the energy of the planet had risen so much that the veil that they had extinguished was falling and dissipating apart. That veil was no longer being able to hold the lie, the deceit, because of the frequency. It's just a frequency. That veil is a frequency. So now, after devoc, that is no longer sticking. They just have to go down the, what was that one? Oh, I can't remember. It was in a Truman Show. There was a certain kind of, I can't remember what it's called. I'll think about it then. So now that didn't work. So what was the next move? Now pushing transgender, transhumanism, right? Pushing that out into us all and seeing if it sticks. It's not sticking. You can see it's blowing up in their face. People want I don't know. People want realism. They don't want to have sexual problems within themselves. Like, they want to heal their sacral area, which is your groin. Like, this is the problem with humanity right now. This is why we have so much sexual problems, because it's part of our groin area. We have to heal that. We have to heal, like, the porn addiction. We have to heal, the self-inflicting, pain that you want to give to yourself because your inner child is hurt because of whatever happened to you as a child. So you are just looking outer to fill the void, to make that climax, just feel really good about yourself for that moment of time, right? So that way you feel that high because you're not used to getting, like, you want that good fucking feeling 24/7, and you have no idea how to get it, but you know it exists. You know it exists, but you don't know how to get it. That's all of our problems. We're meant to live in the Most High. We're meant to live in the highest energy that is known to existence. That's ours. That is ours. And they ripped it from us. They took it from us. Now our soul is wanting it back. It's called restitution. We want it back. We know we're amplifiers. We know we're light, okay? Anyway, well, let's go back to the chess game. Okay, so now they're doing this transhumanism bullshit, right? Then they have to do the stupid war, right, with Ukraine. And, but then it just turns all into a clown show, right? It's just a fucking clown show. Because now you're just seeing it for what it is. And they know that you see it for what it is. So now they're making a theatrical about it, because what are they? I mean, look at all their videos that they've done. Look at the comedy shows on the television, right? Oh my God, my ear just is popping. My left ear is popping because I'm speaking some damn hard truth. So they're making it a theatrical, right? Because that's what they do. They love being transgender. They love fucking, making fun of shit, right? Acting stupid, but they do it in this weird, psychopathic way, right? I mean, like, just look at it. You're like looking at it, you're like, what the fuck am I watching? Like when they have their videos, the Peterwood has their movies and their videos. Honest to God, really? Is that really are they really movies? Are they really songs? There's no originality. There is no authenticity. It's all the same shit, bumping, grinding, sex, kissing, whatever, right? It's all the fucking sacral shit, right? It's your groin area. That's all you see up there. That's all you see on there is the groin area. And it's screaming for help. Everybody is screaming for help on that television. Everyone's screaming for help on the jail cell phone. All right, so next move, right? So now we have this one, right? So what's next? What's going to be next on their chess game move? Because the alien invasion, okay? So They're implementing now. They're getting ready for the what? For the big finale. That's why all the chem planes are out there all day, every day, never stop. When have they ever stopped? Ask yourself that question. Have they ever stopped? If there was somebody for you, don't you think that they would have stopped it? If there is somebody for you, don't you think that there'd be no more deaths? Don't you think that that person, if they were a true empath, that they would have put a stop to this from the beginning? They would have just said, end this shit now. You have a voice. Why would you not want to stick up for humanity? Why would you want to keep letting it ride out? Ride the wave, right? Ride that wave. Just keep fucking going until that tidal wave comes over and it diminishes you. And then you sit there and you're like, shit, we got punked. We got punked. That's what it's telling you. You're going to get fucking punked, dude. You're going to get punked. So, go within. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to nobody. Listen to yourself. I am only here to give you some words of wisdom for you to take and decipher however the fuck you want to do it. Whatever message that your soul needed to hear from me, along with many others. That's how we do, right? We pick it apart because we no longer trust nobody anymore. Trust is obsolete. We all question everybody. I know I do. I question every fucking person out there. And we have to. We have to. You question everyone. Because right now we're in a time of, they're wanting to steer your soul the other way. All right? So now we're in the chess game move. What's next? What's next? What's next in this chess game move? What's going to be next? I mean, doesn't it sound like we're fucking prophets, right? I'm a prophet. You're a fucking prophet. We are prophets now. And it's going to be, how is their system going to work? How is their next move going to work when we all know the next move? It's been shown already. It's in their Illuminati card game. I'm telling you guys. We're going to be fucking prophets, dude. And then people are going to look to us and be like, oh my gosh, right? But then you're going to have, it's going to be fucking mayhem. It's going to be mayhem. So you have to think of the next move. Always the next move possible. Anyway, that's the message that I had. We have now become prophets. Due to The Simpsons. What else? The Simpsons. The movies, right? Thanks, guys. I guess they must be prophets too, right? Now we're just all fucking prophets. Anyway, all right. Have a good day.